I'll call this meeting in the 109 board to order. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes? Are there any corrections or additions? Not to have a motion to approve. Have a motion to approve. Have a motion and a second. All those in favor of approving the minutes of the October meeting, say aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Old business, recycling updates.
I'll give you an email from Francis. Recycling. Shows master went ahead like 49%, I think it is,
34 in the county.
I think a lot of that's just for the county places that send their recycling. We're out for trash cans. They could be possible. Check kind of cities do theirs. So we can't recommend.
Are you all running one of those ads?
You told me videos.
The videos, yeah, recycling video.
Has the last one come out yet? You know? No. Just did that one to come out.
Is that something that's going to take up all the time? I mean, do you all plan on doing that on a consistent basis, or is that just a one-time? Yeah, I'm referring to the recycling videos. Will those be ongoing, or is that just something that you did one time? It would be nice to see these numbers go up. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, we're working on more videos. They're in the works.
How do you come with this 49%? How do you get to that number? I mean, everybody has, I'm talking about in the city, everybody has a bin. How do you know 49% of the total actual, that's in the city?
That's accurate.
But if they're not setting it out, how do you know it's 49% of the people setting it out is my question.
It's just, I heard Francis said the rough guesstimate.
So it's a guess?
Yeah. Who's enrolled in the cycle, who's using it.
That's what I'm saying, the city, everybody does.
Yeah.
And you do it every other week, so how do you know it's a 49%? It's not on their account.
So
Because
if
you
you
gotta
are,
get a bin, you gotta get separate recycling bin, so if they get the separate recycling bin, you count them as one customer that recycles.
those bins were on request too, weren't they? I mean, did you randomly set out bins for everybody?
We have cards.
Well, that's what I mean,
Yeah,
sorry.
and, you know, again, like in Montgomery County, Mount Sterling, across the region, right, it's about a 30 to 40%. Cities having a higher participation, county typically,
Yeah.
is typically.
I just personally find hard to believe 50% of the people in Mount Sterling recycle.
And that's going on.
Go ahead.
Might be more if they did it weekly. Just saying. Beating that dead horse, but every other week's a little tough. Household hazardous waste, Donnie.
So what we'll look into, I said, John, that's a year grant for that, so we'll have to look at, last year we done the electronics, we'll get into the suppliers, look into just chemicals, pesticides, recycling, that kind of stuff. It's totally true.
I'm looking forward to that.
And maybe do it an odd year.
Yeah, not every year.
Yeah,
Like maybe e-waste one year,
yeah.
maybe paint one year.
What we do paint every year.
Are you gonna do paint every year?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Okay. Well, then e-waste one year and household hazardous waste
Yeah.
another year. Keep people from pouring it out the yard.
When are you looking at this? I would just, like I said, it comes out in April, grants.
And then that, will you get that grant? I mean, is that an automatic, if
It's
you
not
apply for
automatic,
it?
we apply for it, we get it, we just apply for it next year.
Have we ever done that in the past,
Brian used to do the, electronics recycling.
but not household hazardous waste?
They kind of has it all.
The city does.
Household hazards?
Yeah.
Just paint.
They do paint.
Just paint.
So, nothing else. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like oils and pesticides and stuff like that? No, we got stuff stored up. Okay. Well, maybe we'll know something about the next meeting.
Yes.
Okay. New business, Kentucky Division of Air Quality. That's you. Do you stand up?
Sure.
And could you state your name for the
Yeah.
minutes, please?
My name's Joseph Clark, with the Kentucky Division for Air Quality in the Ashland Regional Office. So the state's divided into 7 regions, basically. My region's responsible for this county. We're responsible for 13 counties, I think. So any odor complaints get forwarded to our office. So responding to odor complaints at Montgomery Landfill, from November, I've been 9 times, and I did another odor survey today. But I was November 14th, December 5th, 10th, 17th, 24th, January 6th, 13th, 21st, and then today, February 2nd. I have not logged any violations as of yet, and that's not because it doesn't smell. Let me go over the process of how we do the odor investigations. So basically, I respond to the site. We pick 4 different spots, usually try to go northeast, southwest, around the perimeter. First I try to smell anything in the ambient air, just your regular breathing through your nose, see what you can pick up. If I do smell something, that's marked. I brought all my odor survey reports, but you mark it's in the ambient air. And then we have 2 different devices that we use due to state regulations, because odor is just kind of, it's hard to pin down with like a scientific method, basically. So they got these things, they're called, one is a centometer and one is a nasal ranger. They both do the same thing. You breathe through a carbon filter. So you're supposed to breathe like 30 seconds to a minute through the carbon filter. I won't smell anything going through that. And then on the centometer, you open up the back. On the nasal ranger, you turn it to allow in air from the atmosphere. So it's at a 7-to-1 dilution. So it's 7 parts carbon filtered and then 1 part natural air. If I can still smell it through the carbon filter when it's opened up at the 7-to-1 dilution, that results in a violation. Of my 9 trips, 4 times I did smell it in the ambient air, but I have not been able to get a violation through the centometer or the nasal ranger, at any time. Those records are available through FOIA requests. You can see all of them. We fill out a map where I mark all 4 points that I did: GPS location, time, wind, coordinates. Basically, it just says when I was there, what I was doing, how I got it done, and what the results were. And yeah, at this time, the odor hasn't risen to what the state would consider to be a violation as the regulations are currently written. But yeah, like I understand, I do smell it sometimes, but it's not at the level where it would rise to the state taking action.
Let me ask you this, might be a stupid question, but,
Right.
when you go to, investigate an odor, are you going to the landfill itself to test? Or like, let's say I called and said, hey, I can smell this at my house. Did you come to my house and test there?
I can usually put based on like your location. Usually I'm on my most frequently traveled spots where I do my testing. Nest Egg Road, Old Nest Egg Road. I do on Levy Road. I've done Oldham Road. I did down by Camp McKee. A few other, I'm based out of Ashland, so I'm not exactly
Yeah.
great with the geography. I'm starting to get pretty good with the geography around here, but not quite.
Smelling what you have smelled, would you be comfortable living next to it 24/7 for a decade or more?
It's not a, we don't have.
This is no public comments, I'm sorry.
He was speaking to the audience, so I was gonna ask one also, if that was okay. Now, will there be an end of the hour time for that?
No, we don't have
No,
public
had
comment
that
on
on the
this.
agenda.
So no one gets to speak today?
It's a listing, it's, you know.
What if I have a question then? It doesn't happen.
Yeah. No
I have questions.
We don't have, we don't
This
have.
is not a
public
hearing,
comment.
this is a,
It's on
you
the
all
agenda.
telling us
Agenda.
information that-
Yeah, I got you. I just assumed there would be an opening for the community to communicate.
No, the agenda's out there.
That's
It's on
fine,
the
it's right
agenda.
here, it's
Yeah.
I'm
Also-
sorry, I thought this was about the landfill expansion.
No,
No.
whoever put that out, lying to you, because it's not about the expansion. There is no talks about the expansion. The talks are ceased right now until Rumpke, works on the odor that people have been complaining about.
Well, we were told that people from Rocky would be fired
Who told you
if
that?
that would be fired if they did not come out and speak about their jobs. Without the expansion, they would have no job.
This meeting is not about the expansion.
Well, trust me, people, everybody needs to speak up and about the expansion. It will, the people are getting money for it. We're not. We are
But
not.
that's
Well,
enough.
We're all getting screwed over.
You can speak some other time,
No, I
but
just-
not at this meeting.
Well, I just did speak
Okay.
at this meeting.
Right.
Every one of you are all on the same, what is your name? Okay.
Who are you speaking with?
Pardon me?
Stacy Broders is my name.
Okay, are you on the fiscal court?
No,
You're on, okay, you used to work for Rumpke.
I did.
Okay. Some people call that conflict of interest. I don't
I've
know.
heard and
You
I've
heard?
read. Yeah.
Everybody here is in the same pocket. I mean,
Okay,
No.
so we really
That's-
need to
that's
move
enough.
on.
That's enough.
Updates on odor control.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so, heard from the state, we've made some measures also to help with odor control, we've done our own odor surveys. Also investigated, what's going on around the county, right? What could potentially be causing odor, right? So we uncovered, first off, we installed a permanent odor control system.
What is that?
What is a permanent? So it's
Yeah.
a fixed structure, like it's fixed, there's poles and then there's tubing that, sprays like a odor neutralizer, into the air. And then, it's actually water-based, used at hospitals to help with odors. We use that to spray through the air, that's a fixed system. We also have a portable system that is deployed right on the working face, so right where, the trucks are dumping. So that has been
Warren,
freezing.
which hadn't been here any time in the last little
We
bit.
have also, installed additional cover material, reduce the size of the working space. So, we have had, our PIA out there, working with us to hook up some of our caisson wells. We've had them tuning the well field, and what tuning the well field means is adjusting it to kind of get a better vacuum on the gas lines that run throughout the landfill, to pull more vacuum and capture more vacuum. Also use, around our wells, we did a flyover, that shows maps methane potential. And when you did a flyover, it shows where methane gas could be coming out. Around those areas, we have installed at night, to seal up, those areas. At night is clay, that when it, gets wet, it absorbs, moisture, and it becomes like, I think it's 16, 17% larger than the natural size, so it seals it up. They use that a lot of times in like the oil and gas industries for sealing up wells. So we did that, trying to think everything else we did. But some of the stuff we found, right, when doing this, going around doing all of our odor surveys, we found, there's a little dump that the state's investigating on Old Road. There's a old, landfill on Sawmill Road, actually pretty large size on Sawmill Road. And then, actually there was a malfunctioning lift station, sewer, yeah.
Where's that?
It was on Old Margot's pump 18. Hold on. Yeah, it was Margot, the station number 18.
Is the state
So-
looking at anything at the old landfill that you know of?
Not, like, that's, I mean, so we're trying to target where it's coming from, because we get complaints of people at Arby's, complaining they can smell the landfill. Well, by Arby's would be that pump station 18.
Old Arby's
by
18.
Margot. Yeah, so we've been trying to track down all these various, stuff we're hearing, to see where it's coming from.
Then will the state test those areas?
Don't know what it seems to be, but they are on the state's website, if anybody wants to see, those, they can look up, those on the list.
On that permanent odor system, is it kind of like a, lack of a better word, how you have something like a motion detector, it goes off every once in a while, it sprays air freshener in your house or something? Is it kind of like that?
It goes all the time.
It goes all of the
Constantly,
time?
constantly.
It's blowing.
So, if you think of, a fan, like a big turbo fan, that has nozzles around it, maybe a mister at a theme park or something like that on a much larger scale. That's what our portable one looks like. It's a turbo fan that blows its spray over the open working face.
Okay.
And then the other is tubing, that is, we got, I think it's 10 foot in between each nozzle. So it's spraying it over top of the hill so that the wind carries it over top of the trash.
And is it just a neutralizing?
It is, there's different options, right? So you can do fragrance, like, people get offended by fragrance,
Right.
so, we use a odor neutralizer.
This same system that's set up in Boyd County landfill. 60.
Not the best, odor neutralizing.
Do they all not run if it's freezing, the other landfills?
Not sure.
Is there a way to make this one run all the time? To where it's not freezing?
So the portable one actually has a little heater in it, so it can work a little bit below freezing, but not in extreme cold. So, I mean, it is, you have to be, we're regulated on what we can spray.
I know,
Right?
yeah.
We're regulated on what we can spray, the air, it's all controlled, so. We can't put like something in that prevent it from freezing, like a de-icer or something like that.
That would go against state regulation.
Yes, we can.
I was thinking like vinegar or something, to keep it from freezing. I don't know, that would be more him, I guess, than anyone else. So,
Yeah.
What say you?
I mean,
and that's a big expense.
Yeah.
Don't want antifreeze the airport generally. Vinegar maybe, I don't know.
Just trying to figure out a way where it's spray all the time, to where it kind of helps everybody.
Right.
But isn't that like having a dead cow over here and putting a fan over here and expecting to evacuate the smell from that side of the room? Answers?
Complaint hotline. How
Uh,
many complaints have you all had?
Complaint hotline.
Got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, really.
25 or 30 complaints on your hotline?
Yeah, and it's really been the same people.
Same calls.
Same calls. Yeah,
Does that include the emails as well?
yeah.
So not necessary detail, just saying, a complaint's a complaint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet, I'm sorry.
Shouldn't matter. Obviously, shouldn't matter.
What were most of the complaints about, odor or traffic or?
Odor, slapping them on the face when they walk outside the door. That is the common one. Property values are going down. The road is being destroyed by Rumpke. Most common things that we're told to say. We used to not smell it, but now it's overwhelming. Rumpke's polluting the groundwater. The landfill is reducing our property values. And then they smell methane, but I mean, it's, you can't smell methane.
So what is the smell?
That is the thing that we're trying to figure out.
It's
right?
trash smell, of course, but.
Yeah, and that's what the state, and that's what we're all driving around trying to figure out, right? Like a malfunctioning lift station, has an opening, right? Gentleman in the back mentioned the decomposing cattle. There's manure odors, there's compost, right? So we have compost, odors that are going on. There's a whole bunch of different things that could be there.
Can I ask if groundwater is safe there? Does anybody check the water?
State does
The state.
test
How
on
often
it.
do they do that?
Periodically, don't they? Quarterly.
Yeah.
And you can call the state, I mean, I don't wanna get into a debate here, cause that's not what this is. The state does all the checking on the landfills. It's not, it ain't county, it's not Rumpke. The state does all the stuff on it.
Where do they post their findings?
I'm sure it's on their website. I don't know, but I'm sure it's on their website. Is that where it's at, sir?
I mean, water's like a separate division, but I think you probably have to put in like a FOIA request. Basically, pretty much any test I go out and do or anything, it's all public information, you just have to file a FOIA request and they'll give it to you. But yeah, literally everything I file, I have to select that it's for public. I mean, every once in a while, there's like private stuff that a company doesn't want to get out and that's like a whole thing, but that wouldn't really apply in this situation. So yeah, you could do FOIA requests, you could call the local, the water office is in Moorhead, so if you were to call the Moorhead
So you do realize, and I'm sure it's been conveyed to you, as it has been to us, the fiscal court does not want to move forward with any kind of a solid waste plan or host agreement until the odor is fixed.
Correct. Right.
So,
That's a non-issue at this point.
yeah. Okay.
Anything else you'd like to tell us about the complaint hotline?
Call, email, talk to people, done other surveys at the houses, invited people to come tour and see what we're doing.
So you actually went out to some of the complainants' houses and tried to smell it, or did smell it?
Yeah, I've tried to smell.
Okay, any other comments on that?
Just,
Questions?
just back to the, odor mitigation. My understanding, talking to other folks and the one in Boyd County, was sprayed out like a bonding agent, like certain gases, certain whatever, holds it, drops it to the ground. That, I know that's oversimplifying.
You're right, there's, the molecules are collecting to the odor molecules that are airborne.
Right.
And, you know, attacking that, right? So, that is how this works. It is beyond me, I'm not a chemist, so I cannot tell you exactly how, that works, but yes.
Can it catch fire?
The odor control?
No, the methane. I know it sounds like a dumb question, but
Should we move on to the free disposal days?
methane does. Yeah,
Methane is flammable.
but yeah,
That's the question, methane is flammable,
okay, Kate's just grinning.
under certain conditions. Got too much oxygen or too much methane, only flame.
Yes.
That's the right condition.
But regardless, we're all still breathing it
The
in.
2026 free disposal days, you've got those lined up already.
Yep.
April the 11th, May 9th, September 12th, and October 10th, free disposal days.
Would you repeat those, please?
April the 11th, May 9th, September 12th, and October the 10th are the free disposal days. And what's the hour on that, Donnie? 8 to 2?
So the methanes and particulates that fall back to earth, we still breathe those in though, right? When we mow our yards, when we out trying to enjoy our yards next to the odor, can't even have a barbecue in our yard because of the stink. I mean,
I'm not sure.
how embarrassing is it to have your family over and then be overcome by the stench of methane and what smells like penicillin?
Well, the next thing is adjournment.
I
I don't have any other old business that
We
we
don't
need to
need to
discuss.
go back. No.
There was something in the.
I mean, I'm just saying, we're all
Asking about
neighbors,
a property.
we're not against each other.
I know, I was hoping everybody here,
Yeah.
you all some people.
Yeah, it was that,
We're the same people, all of us.
you know that house
Oh,
that's really, really overgrown?
Granddad's had
Yeah.
that home since the 70s.
Yeah.
Did anything get done with that?
You know what I mean?
That was the one. All right, y'all have anything else to discuss? Okay, if not, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Yeah, we have, some scholarships available for any high school students, that are attending college or grade school. Applications, they can go to their guidance counselor, and in your five, the Rummy Scholarship.
Okay.
We do that every year. Two people, get the $2,500 scholarship.
The guidance counselors will include students, so correct? All right. All right. Yeah, thank you. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Yes.
Have a motion and a second? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Next meeting, by the way, will be, what is it?
4/27.
4/27. Uh-huh. Thank you. 4 p.m.
Just did that over a conference call, couldn't it?